Hello and welcome to the Motorway Man, and welcome back to another Motorway quiz, the Motorway Quiz 16, the 16th in my Motorway Quiz series. If you're enjoying my Motorway Quiz videos, then you can always check out the playlist on my channel called Motorway Quizzes, and that has all 16 on for you to enjoy. And thank you to all those, especially recently, who have been enjoying my Motorway Quiz series. So let's get straight into things with the rules then, as always. As I will read the question twice, you will then get 7 seconds to answer the question. I'll then reveal the answer, and then at the end of the quiz you can give yourself a mark out of 7, because in our Motorway quizzes it's tradition we have 7 questions, and of course if you want to you can comment your final score in the comment section below at the end, as I'd love to hear how you did. So let's waste no time then and get straight into things with question 1. Normally an easy question. Chester services can be found on which motorway? The M53, the M54 or the M56? Chester services can be found on which motorway? The M53, the M54 or the M56? Here's your 7 seconds. The correct answer is the M56, a motorway linking Manchester and close to North Wales. Yours is of course the M54. It goes from around the north of Birmingham to around the Telford Shrewsbury area, and the M53 spans the Wirral Peninsula in the northwest of England. So great job if you did go for the M56, home to Chester services. Question 2. What is the most southern motorway in England? Is it the M20, the M5 or the M27? Nice selection of southern motorways there, but which ones is the furthest south? What is the most southern motorway in England? Is it the M20, the M5 or the M27? Here's your 7 seconds. The correct answer is the M5, running all the way into the county of Devon, and it's a great job if you did go for the M5. It is the most southern motorway in all of England, surpassing the M27, which is to Southampton in the New Forest National Park area, and the M20, which of course goes to Folkestone. So great job if you went for M5, the most southern motorway in England. Question 3. The M6 toll motorway is also known by what name? The Midland Transport Link, the Midland Expressway or the Birmingham Bypass? The M6 toll motorway is also known by what name? Is it also known as the Midland Transport Link, maybe the Midland Expressway, or is it the Birmingham Bypass? Here's your 7 seconds. The correct answer is the Midland Expressway. The M6 toll, of course, quite well known for its expensive toll charge, and of course it is known as the Midland Expressway according to some signs, or just the M6 toll according to other road signs. So great job there if you did lock in Midland Expressway. Time for question 4. Stoke City Football Club Stadium is close by to what motorway? Is it the M60, the M6 or the M67? Stoke City FC Stadium is close by to what motorway? Maybe if you know Stoke, think of what road you might use to get there. Is it the M60, the M6 or the M67? Here's your 7 seconds. The correct answer is the M6 motorway. I think most of you would have been able to guess that, but if you don't know the area, then I can understand why I may have got that question wrong. Not that I'm a Stoke City fan or anything, and I'm not going to reveal the football team I support, just in case I lose any subscribers, but I'm sure you all understand. So great job if you went for M6, which is the motorway that is close by to Stoke City Stadium. Question 5. The most northern service station in England, Washington, can be found on what motorway? Is it found on the A1M, the M1 or the M6? The most northern service station in England, Washington, can be found on what motorway? Is it found on the A1M, the M1 or the M6? Here's your 7 seconds. The correct answer is the A1M, which is the motorway where you can find England's most northern service station, Washington, which is between junction 64 and 65 of the A1M motorway, close to Newcastle upon Tyne, Gateshead and Whitley Bay. And a fun fact about Washington services, if you're a big fan of the footbridges you can find at service stations, as I am, then you can find the longest footbridge at any service station in Washington services. So if you're willing to make the trek up there, then you can say you've walked over the longest bridge. And if you're not willing to do it in person, then you can check out my tour of the channel I did a couple years back, and I walk over it in that episode. So you could experience it virtually if you wanted to. Question 6. If I was travelling to Shrewsbury or Telford, what motorway would I use? The M25, the M6, or the M54? If I was travelling to Shrewsbury or Telford, what motorway would I use? The M25, the M6, or the M54? And for those paying attention, I accidentally inadvertently revealed the answer to this question in question 1, so if you were paying attention, you might get this one. The correct answer is the M54. If I was travelling to Shrewsbury or Telford, the nearest motorway and the one I would need to use would be the M54 motorway. And if you want a fun fact about the M54 motorway, it cost £65 million to construct and is 23 miles long. And lastly, question 7. What motorway runs through the Wirral Peninsula in the northwest of England? Is it the M53, the M55, or the M66? What motorway runs through the Wirral Peninsula in the northwest of England? Is it the M53, the M55, or the M66? The correct answer is the M53. That is the motorway which runs through the Wirral Peninsula in the northwest of England. So great job there if you did go for M53. So anyway, thanks for stopping by on this, the Motorway Quiz 16. I really appreciate your time. As always, I mean a lot if you gave the video a thumbs up. That lets me know you like these quizzes. And of course, if you subscribe to the channel, that'd be even greater. So I really appreciate your time as always. If you're wondering what's with the sheep pictures, by the way, I live not too far from a farm, like it's just up the road. And the farmers have recently started with the lambs for the season. So that's always nice to see if you were curious where the picture came from. So have a great week nevertheless. I'll see you for a service station tour on Sunday. Have a marvellous week in the meantime. Subscribe, give the video a good old thumbs up, and I'll catch you in the next one. Goodbye.